Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. I went and got fries off screen, and we're going to bring them back to Sagi, and we are going to give her those fries because we have no use for them, at least not at this moment, and she will now go back to her mom and be ready to leave, and we will telepathically speak to her mother, who will thank us and tell us that there are 2 more children to find, which is true, and I need to find the entrance to this castle because we have a lot to do in this video, and first of which is going to be the mini game that requires both Banjo and Kazooie. We can't even actually get into the room for the other one, and we can't actually play that because I'm missing a move. I thought we might not need it, but evidently we need the move. So I guess we will come back to the crazy castle stockade because the move is kind of across the map and there's things that we can do on the way. So I guess we will come back and do that later. No big rush though. There's it's just going to stay there, fully inflated for the rest of the game. So if we come up here, we have one of these things where you have to hit the hammer to the top. You actually have to hit that button 3 different ways. 1, you have to peek bust it, 2, you have to drill bill it, and the 3rd time you have to hit it with a grenade. And if you hit it with all 3 strikes, the bell will explode and reveal a Jiggy that we can go get now. Interestingly enough, Banjo can climb up that center rod. You'd think it'd be too smooth of a surface, but I guess not. If we climb this, we can actually do a couple things. There will be a ride up here that will take us over into the space zone, which there are many things we can do in the space zone. So if we can get out to this platform here with the switch and hit the switch, it will move over to Space World, and we will access an area of Space World that we can only get to by riding this. And actually it will take us back to Western World first, and then Grunty will explain how to use the cable car ride, and I don't know why we really have to do that. There's no use for doing the cable car ride more than once, although unless you miss something up here. And the platform will change into the space theme, and we will arrive in Space Zone, which is actually where the 3rd move is that we need. And there's an empty honeycomb up on the top of the Space World cable car station, and we're going to grab that quick. And then, as you can maybe guess, the door over there we've actually seen before, and I believe there's a switch somewhere we have to hit to release a shock jump pad. But mainly I wanted to get that empty honeycomb, and down here we have the move that we need along with warp pad. There's something to do with Mumbo over there, but we aren't going to do it yet. We're going to grab these notes first, however. And this is the 3rd and last move of Witchy World, and it is the airborne egg aiming. And basically all it is it allows us to get the crosshairs to shoot eggs and the ability to shoot eggs while we are flying. It's kind of useful. We don't use it all that much, but we do need it for the minigame in the castle stockade. And there's nothing back here. Sometimes one of the polar bear kids will be back here. Or it might be on this side. I don't know. Either way, there are notes to get. And over here, nope, just a signpost. So, while we are in Space World, I guess we will explore the Star Spinner, because there are things in here that we can do. Not many at the moment. We actually need to go find Mumbo. But, oh wait, no, we don't have to find Mumbo. Well, yeah we do, but not right now. This thing, actually we can break with a grenade egg, I think. And I'm not sure what exactly breaking it does, but I've always done it in every game I've played. I don't know if it serves a purpose or not, but there's a Jiggy that we can get in here later. Somewhere around here there's a Minjo. I thought he was right there. There's a Minjo in here somewhere, and frequently he will look like the white Jinjo, tempting you to come get to him. But we already got the white Jinjo, so he's not going to fool us. Now that we have that move, we are going to make our way back over into the castle stockade, and then we will probably go open the train station if there's time. And other than that, there's probably not going to be a whole lot done this video because we have too many games to play over here that take, you know, a little bit of time, a couple minutes apiece. And there's just way too much stuff to do in this world for it all to fit in just a few videos. So we are going to start off by playing, I'm not quite sure the name of the game, but basically what it is we have to pop a bunch of balloons. And I believe we also get unlimited eggs to do it, because, well, that's good, because I don't have any eggs. Or very low eggs. It's called Balloon Burst, and we have 60 seconds to score 50 points. I already know the rules. Basically, red balloons are worth 1 point, green balloons are worth 2, and blue balloons are worth 3 points, and we have to get to 50 points. We have unlimited eggs, so it is kind of a good strategy just to hold down the shooting button. Once the balloons get to the top of the room, they will disappear, and you won't be able to pop them anymore. As you can see there, and I missed the blue one, which is unfortunate, but we already have 14 points. Hopefully we will be able to get to 50, although I'm not finding many high-scoring balloons. And up to 20 or 30 now. Really, this isn't that hard of a game, especially since you have unlimited eggs to do it with. You can kind of just shoot at random and hope to hit enough points. We only need 6 more, and 3 more, and there we go. We have reached the goal of 50 points. And the rest of this is just for fun, I suppose. And we've actually reached 60 points, which I believe is the score we need in the other game. And we have beaten this minigame now, and we win the prize of a Jiggy, which will be put on top of the Crazy Castle Stockade. And we're not actually going to grab it right now. I'm going to play the other minigame because that will also put a Jiggy up there, and there's no point in going up there twice if we don't have to. So, in order to play the other minigame, though, you have to use the split pads outside and become Kazooie. Kazooie's minigame, I'd say, is just a tad bit harder, although they're both pretty easy. As you'll see in a minute, I believe Kazooie's is just running through rings, almost like we did in Clanker's Cavern in Banjo-Kazooie. I think it's a similar concept, except I think we get points this time, depending upon the color. There's actually a lot of mini-games in this game where you have to hit or kill things that are those 3 colors, red, green, and blue, worth the same amount of points. We have 60 seconds to score 30 points, evidently. I don't need to hear the rules. There are running shoes that we can use to go faster, and I will in fact use those because they will be helpful, very helpful in fact. I'd say the best strategy for this is to just go around and hit as many rings as you can. If you miss one, I wouldn't worry about turning around for it unless it's blue. Other than that, I would keep going in a circle around the room, unless of course you see like blue rings in the middle or you know, directly in front of you, and I can't seem to get that one. But 30 points shouldn't be that hard to do, especially with the full 60 seconds, especially if you're getting as many blue rings show up as I am. We've already actually surpassed 30 points, and so now the rest of the time is just to get bragging points, which is unfortunate because it's a good 15 seconds that I could be doing something else with, but unfortunately I can't end the game early. Other than that, this game is pretty easy. As you can see, there's more than enough points to get, and in fact we got 20 over. And we have scored enough points to win the second Jiggy. And that is the only purpose of these mini games, you can't win Cheeto pages or such from them like you can with certain other mini games. So we get 2 Jiggies back to back, and I think that's a pretty good take. We probably won't be getting any more Jiggies within this video. I can't think of any off the top of my head that we can get right now. Unfortunately, the whole Humbawamba Mumbo issue with Witchy World is entangled. We have to use Humbawamba's transformation to find Mumbo, and then we have to use Mumbo so that we can do things with the transformation, which is rather unfortunate, but I can't get around it. So with the remaining time, I think we are going to go open the train station, which is actually over in the Death Zone area, where we got on the really tall diving board in the last video. There are 2 passageways and an entrance to what is called the Inferno. Might be something else Inferno, but the Inferno. Mumbo is in the Inferno, but we can't get through the door yet. We have to pay an entrance fee, and we don't have any money. But there is a way we can deal with that. And we can't take any food out of Witchy World. And since we are about to enter the train station with fries, Grunty is going to take it from us, and we won't get to take it out of the world. That's actually there for a later mission in a later world, where we need to get food to certain individuals. Anyway, we have to actually open the station doors, and there is, if we can get up here, which unfortunately I think we have to, okay, yeah, we have to grab the front. There's a ledge up here that we have to grab and move over to get to the switch. And it is important that you open up all the train stations. There's a lot of missions that involve using the train, and it's an easy way of transportation. In fact, there's one mission in particular I can think of that requires this train station to be open, and in fact we'll probably get introduced to it in the beginning of the next video. But yes, that switch right there will open up the doors, and now a train can come through. If we order the train to come here, of course it's still sitting in Glitter Gulch Mine. Over here we have Groggy, but I'm not going to talk to him yet because we can't do anything with him yet. He will want burgers, but once you give him the burgers, he will not leave. You will actually have to use a move that we learned in a later level to carry him back to the entrance. Other than that, we're running a bit low on time. I want to see if I can maybe get one more thing done down this passageway, although we might run out of time. It's just a Cheeto page, and if we don't get it in this video, we will get it in the next video. As I'm not particularly sure where the ledge is we need to grab. In this passageway, those teeth along the side of the pathway will hurt us if we walk into them, and there are little fairies flying around that are giving off the light, and they will move around, so we kind of have to wait for them if the pathway is dark. I believe if we come over here, that's where that ledge is, and yeah, it's right here. I think it's right here anyway. Maybe not. Oh, it's on that side. Okay, if we take this ledge and we shimmy on over here, there will be this ledge, which has a Cheeto page on it. And that's all the more we're going to do in this video, because up through a doorway at the edge of this path, there are a few things to do that take more than a minute. So I'm going to leave it at that, and I thank you guys for watching.